Breakaway just got caught. Here are the remains. Gutierrez. Now 10k, this is when it begins to get a bit serious. Notice that people are setting up the sprint,
remaining.
you know, a little bit Gilbert's like the Ferreira, there's Steegmans, there's Farrar, getting behind probably Cavendish. Mark Cavendish. Now it's 9 kilometers. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start off the lead out train. First 99 effort, independent. That's how you go. I need to just let him go on his own. There he is, he's going up.
The sprinters are positioning themselves up front.
What I would do
probably be a mass
is I'll
sprint
give
finish.
everyone their energy bars. I know I said for sprints, but you can't give them when they're ready to sprint, so might as well just do it now. And it doesn't really make a difference anyway, I don't really care. Then also after him, I would seriously consider someone like Grapch. He's a very good flat rider, but not a very good sprinter. And also, I'm going to set them all effort back to 50, no higher, just 50, keep them like that. Only higher if I point it out in a minute, but just keep them at 50 and let Grapch go up a bit if he can follow. That's him following. Beautiful little setting up here. Okay, then straight away you're gonna want someone like Rogers. Rogers is a strong little thing. Not little, but you know what I mean. We want someone. Now this gets a bit complicated. Actually, I don't think Rogers at the moment. Actually, yeah, I'll keep it. No, not Rogers. Actually, can't bother with Rogers. Martin, Tony Martin. That is a good, strong rider. I don't know where Greipel's way back there, so what I'm going to do with Greipel is I'm actually going to put him at 99 effort himself and independent just to get up a little bit. And then set him up a bit, and I'll put him on relay 50. So we can just get in there and then maintain
the peloton is
position.
definitely accelerated, meaning that an
Okay,
attack
so now
is highly
Martin,
unlikely.
Montfort's cooked. I was going to sell Greipel and all that, forget them. They're just bugging me. Martin, you want it now? No. Okay, so you're taking them off. Then Grapch, you want to do 99 independent effort himself, exactly like you did with Montfort, but this time with him. Then I was going to put people like, you know, Goss and all that up there, but instead, I'm actually going to put Renshaw straight away. I know it's a bit nutty, but you know what? I am a nutter myself. So, you know, just the more I do it, let me just do a little bit here. That's beautiful, right? So then get him up there, Renshaw, make sure he's with Cavendish. Cavendish, luckily for me, he's already behind him, I think. Let me just see if that works. Yeah, it does. Looks like it does. Looks like it. Do a bit of times 8 and get him up there. Beautiful. Now Grapcher's getting a bit tired. Grapcher's getting a tiny bit tired, but I've timed it perfectly. Perfectly. Look at this lead out. And I think I'm going to take Grapch off now. Grapch is suffering big time. Tony Martin, extreme acceleration time. You know, just mental, just beastly. And set everyone else in the peloton up for a sprint. 99 effort. We're looking for Andre Greipel. There he is, Greipel. If I was Greipel, he's falling a bit behind, but what he can do is he can get behind a very good sprinter. I think Steegman's is at the moment. Let me think. Ferrari, just there. That's good for Greipel to get behind. Now this is where it gets interesting. Okay, remember, now it's time for a sprint. So straight away, I'm going to take off Tony Martin. I could start sprinting. If you want me to make it realistic, I will. Believe me, I will make it realistic. I'll start them all off and then leave him to. Actually, I'll take him off himself. But then I'm gonna do Renshaw, pure out and out sprint with Cavendish following, and then we just set everyone else up for the sprint themselves. 99 effort. Yeah, alright then, where's Greipel? You're going to want him to get up there with the sprint. Follow Tyre Farrar for a bit, don't worry, that's a good idea. Now let's see about Renshaw. Just let Renshaw do what he's doing. Lead out Cavendish, he's beginning his sprint. Cavendish is following Renshaw, you notice he's following. None of the other good riders are up there. Ferreira's trying to follow, but Renshaw at the moment is doing a pretty good job. Let me make it this camera view so you can see what I mean. Notice how right in his wheel tracks. Then here comes Pozzato trying to get up on me. I'm still at 50 effort. Don't worry, don't want him to sprint for more about a kilometre in this game. Notice how amazing this lead out's doing at the moment. Check on Greipel. Greipel's a pretty good sprinter. You want him to get quite good, you know, concentrating a bit, you know. There's Benatti, there's Ushoft. You want to follow? I'm going with Ushoft. I'm going to go with Ushoft. Hopefully that won't bite me in the butt. Or just set him wherever he's doing. I don't care about him. I'm concentrating Cavendish. Notice all my energy I've got left. Now, Pozzato's trying to go around me. So, then I set sprint 99. Renshaw's done what he's done. He's still in front of me though, as you notice. He's still doing well. He's still leading me out, shielding. Look at the Cavendish energy. About to start sprint. Let's see how it does. There we go. That's Cavendish. That's Cavendish for you. No one's going to touch him. unless Ferreira can somehow get around me. But at this rate, I'm thinking it's going to be like Cavendish's day. Cavendish puts up his arms, celebration, beautiful for Cav, beautiful. Now actually, before we get back into it, let's see about Renshaw. Renshaw's up there. We want Renshaw to be pure. He's doing well. He could be Ishoft. Greipel is still with him, Benatti and all that. I've got very good sprinters, you know, Gossi's good sprinter, just good as Renshaw, you know, bit worse, but anyway. So Cavendish can just, you know, start off his little sprint, his little celebration. I could just check out his little, if you look at him, look at his ugly face there. Ferreira's trying to get somewhere, you know, good ride by Ferreira. Good ride, but Cavendish, you know, he's the man of the century. That's a good win for Cavendish, and I'm pretty pleased with that. Renshaw, where did he get? Renshaw got sick. Greipel up there in the top 10 as well, so I'm pretty pleased in the end after all that work. I mean, look at the split. 91 riders came in together. Sastre lost out there. I don't know what happened there for Sastre. Gutierrez, we saw from breakaway earlier. David de la Fuente, a good little breakaway fighter rider. Battle fighter, I also changed Cadell Evans' fighter in the custom DB. You can't say he's not got a fighting spirit. He's a big fighter there, you know, he's a bit of a nutter. Anyway, so yeah, good ride by Cavendish. That's how you set up the sprint, that's how you do it, and if you follow that, believe me, just I showed you normal difficulty, you'll win. And that's the Tour de France, the top sprinters. I caught them out, they were in bad position. I got in a good lead out from quite good time in the lead out. Only let Cavendish sprint for about 0.9 kilometers, which is like nothing in this game, and just unbelievably owned everyone. Ownage. So yeah, if I were you, you know, just that's quite a good idea. And I'm pretty pleased. Carpets just came in 14 odd minutes down. Shocking, really.
Now for the best.
I mean, look at this. As you can see, I mean, you can see Eisel and Goss up there. You know, they're trying to get up. But look at this lead out. Renshaw's still in front of Cavendish. Ferreira's trying to build his way up. That takes some sprint. When Mosa Superzata trying to get round, I went round Renshaw. Renshaw just trying to hang in there. Cavendish, just if it was longer, I would have just got more and more away. But I left it a bit long. You know, you can't actually leave it worse than that, because you know, if Puzzata went round me, that'd be the end. But make sure that no one goes round you. And that's how you do the sprint. Just enjoy these little videos. Sorry about that, I just had to answer the door. So there's Cavendish, you can see this good little sprint, you can see this from this view. About to take it over, beautiful little sprint, no one could follow him, that was an easy sprint for him. I do save replay, if it doesn't crash. If it doesn't crash. It's not looking good, folks. I was going to save the replay, but at least I've got it on YouTube. This is how you do the video, that's